Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andrew Stotts and I'm the Emperor of Stomaria. Today we're continuing with our series, The People Have Spoken. Now this series is something that we actually initiated back in early 2024, so 6 or 7 months ago at this point, and we've just never gone back to update it. So for those that don't know, this series, The People Have Spoken, is basically where we have gone out and we have found shorts or very short videos or short clips that other people have put together about Stomaria. And this is our way of highlighting those content creators and giving them some sort of shout out, some sort of thanks for advertising us in some small way. And when we actually initiated this series, it was all based around a single video that I came across, which was called Who Is My Idol? Now, after this video, I gave a quick review, I offered my 2 cents as to what I thought of it, and then we promoted their content creator. And this is what this series is about. It's about highlighting more clips, more videos, more shorts, and giving a shout out to the people that have put these together. And I promise you, if they're particularly flattering, then they will get highlighted a lot more frequently on this channel. I'm obviously not going to post too many videos, too many shorts if they're going to degrade us in any shape or form, especially degrade me, because let's face it, if you're going to go out there and make a video about Stomaria, it better be worth my time. It better be worth advertising on our channel. And the best way to do that is to make sure that I'm elevated right up here above everyone else, which is obviously, you know, they're all down here, all of these other entities, these Micronations, whatever else. So just to put it out there, if you want my attention, that's how you get it. But in all seriousness, I did want to highlight some of these content creators because, you know, they don't have to make this kind of video, they don't have to make this kind of content, but they have done. And so I want to give them a quick shout out as a way of thanking them for their efforts.
I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots. I've got no roots.
Now, I know what you're thinking. This is not the strongest start. It's not the most flattering of videos. Let's face it, that freeze frame is not the best. And it doesn't elevate Stomaria above Molossia or Westarctica or Slowjamastan in any shape or form. It lumps us in with them. And then, if anything, makes us that little bit worse off because of that freeze frame. However, the reason I wanted to highlight this particular video is because how incredibly popular it is, comparatively speaking. It's got something like 30,000 plus views, over 3,000 likes, hundreds of comments, and I can't prove this definitively, but I have no doubt that we have got a few more subscribers, a few more supporters because of people watching that video and discovering Stomaria and going on to look us up and all the rest of it. And so what's more to say about that? I mean, it does what it says on the tin. It says something that is going to advertise Stomaria. It makes more people aware of Stomaria, even if it isn't in the most flattering light. So, you know, I give it, I'd say 2.5 out of 5 stars, I'd say, because it does the job. It's not the most flattering, but it does the job, and that's all I can ask.
Baby, I'm so proud of you. I like the way you kiss me. I can tell you miss me. I can tell it is. Not trying to be romantic.
Now, I'm in 2 minds about this particular video because on the one hand, it is obviously very flattering. It features me and it highlights me in a very glowing light, so bonus points to you. However, it's the use of the coat of arms which I just can't quite get my head around. Because this particular coat of arms, the image that they've used, is something that we published maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And it wasn't because this was the final version of the coat of arms. It was simply us advertising to the rest of the world, our followers, our citizens, to say, we are developing a coat of arms. This is the initial design idea which we're going to build upon, and then we'll have a final version. So if you compare their version of the coat of arms that they've used in this video to the actual final version, the actual coat of arms that we use, they're obviously worlds apart. And I'm a bit perplexed as to why they've done that, because they must have gone out of their way to actually find that. I think it's probably only ever posted on our Facebook page 2 or 3 years ago. So again, unless they've come across it just on, you know, a generic search online on Google or something, but I just can't quite get my head around why they've used that. So that takes a little bit of the shine off this particular video, in my opinion, because it doesn't highlight us at our absolute best. And so for that, I think, you know, 3.5, 4 stars out of 5. I think that's probably a fair valuation on that one.
Baby bet, ayy, couple racks, ayy, couple Grammys on him, couple blacks, ayy, that's a fact, ayy, throw it back, ayy, and this one is for the champion, ain't lost since I began, yo, funny how you said it was the you know we did it again, yo, I told you long ago, on the road, I got what they waiting for, don't run from nothing, dog, get your soul, just tell them ain't lay low, you was never really rooting for me anyway, when I'm back up at the top, I wanna hear you say, you don't run from nothing, dog, get your soul, just tell them that the break is over.
Now, it should be pretty clear that this video is going to rank pretty lowly in my estimation, because not only does it not feature Stomaria in a glowing, flattering light, but also I'm a bit perplexed as to what the purpose of highlighting Stomaria at all was, in that it seems to suggest that Stomaria stole the flag design of this entity, which I've, first of all, never heard of, but also is apparently younger than Stomaria. So I'm not sure how that works exactly, but I think it's quite self-evident that we didn't steal the flag from this other entity, whatever they're called. What was it? Alberto? Or something? Alberto, is that how you say it? As I say, I've not heard them before. But we've not stolen the flag from this particular little entity, but the other way around is definitely plausible. There's a lot of Stomarian copycats out there. It has to be said, a lot of people do take a great deal of inspiration from us, and some people just flat out copy us. I have seen websites and you know, posts and philosophies and policies and objectives which are literally copy and paste from Stomaria itself. I have seen that in times past, and I don't think this is far off the case. So I'm afraid for this particular video, you are going to get a solitary 1 star out of 5. It doesn't do anything for me, and it's, you know, as I say, there are better videos out there which are going to feature Stomaria in a far better light. Now, this is an interesting video because it's not like the others in the sense that this is about living the Stomarian experience, the experience that the Empire actually offers to the people that are involved in it. I do actually know the individual that put this video together, but I didn't know about the video until very recently. And so I am very glad that they have put this together and put it out there in the public space. Because, again, it just highlights Stomaria in the right way. It shows you what we've been doing. It shows you how far we have come. And it's nice to be able to look at footage which I myself haven't put together. Obviously, you have like the Kingdom of Wayward with King Raoul. Sometimes he puts footage together featuring the lands or what we've been up to and all the rest of it. But to have someone that isn't, too heavily involved or wasn't too heavily involved to actually highlight a lot of what we've been doing at the Imperial Summit in 2023, which is what a lot of this footage has come from, that is something I am very happy to see, because it does give a new perspective. It's another angle, if you like, as to how we went about ourselves during that time. And it was really, really good to see. So you get a solid 5 out of 5 stars for that one, because it highlights us in that flattering light, in that glowing light, which is what we like to see. But also it is something that is genuine, it's real, it's down to earth, and it, as I say, it is about the genuine Stomarian experience. It's about the genuine efforts and the works that we've been leading up to, and these are the sort of fruits of our labour on display. So kudos to you for putting this video together. So I think that'll do for now, but hopefully you get the idea of what this kind of series is about. We are going to have a look at some more shorts and some more videos over the coming months to see if there is any other content out there and content creators out there that feature Stomaria, and then of course we will highlight and review them just as we have in this video. So I hope you did enjoy this video, and if you did, then maybe, just maybe, you should go out there and you should publish your own content about Stomaria, and make sure that I come across it in some form or another, because if you want to get featured on this channel in that way, then the best thing to do is to let me know that you've made a video about me, or Stomaria, not just about me, obviously. Let me know, and we'll be sure to give you a shout out. If you want to learn more about Stomaria or play an active role in our development and expansion, visit our website at www.stomaria.com and find out what it means to be a Stomarian.